Letoi K Smalls, and I just wanted to talk about some things that was a celebration, but it also was quite depressing. Everyone knows that Serena Williams got married, which I'm so excited about. I'm like, when was this chick was gonna get married anyway? Not because of any societal norms. That's not what this was about. This was more about me really wanting to see Serena full circle, going past just being the great tennis star that she is, the great athlete that she is. And on a Black woman level, I was like, wow, another sister who seems like a good person. Don't really know her like that. Seemed like a really good person, beautiful person, chocolate. She could wear her hair short, long, chestnut color, black color. Just amazing. Just an amazing, exciting person. She seems to be. I don't know her. And I've never met Serena Williams in my life, but you don't hear her in any scandals, You don't really hear any drama from her. And she is, to me, an attractive woman, So for her to be dating all these different men, especially men of color, and not one bother to put a ring on her finger, even if the argument is, because I know people gonna be out there like, oh, how Serena didn't want to get married? Who are you to say that she wanted to get married? But at least could we have had a proposal from Common or Drake and then her turning it down or taking it? I mean, nothing was even put on to the table. So it was like Serena, to me, really kind of reflected what a lot of us sisters go through. We are very loyal women. The majority of us are loyal. I don't care what the rap videos say. I don't care about anything, because these rappers, they all had mamas. The mamas did not abort them. Okay, they Black mothers did not abort them when the Black daddy wasn't around. So I don't know. If that's not loyalty, I don't know what is. So it's very interesting to hear all these Black male rappers talk just really hating on Black women. So I digress. So anyway, the big wedding came for Serena, and I'm like everybody else. I'm like, yes, this is it. This girl is gonna look fierce. Her wedding gown's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be right along with her awards. That dress is going to be in history, and whoever designed that dress will be in history with her, because this is the most exciting moment of 2017. And it was going to happen in Louisiana, New Orleans. Like, oh yes, girl, yes, you doing it right. And then you hear about the guests that were coming to her wedding. I was like, what? You're going to have Beyonce, Jay-Z's going to try to make it in. You're going to have Lala. You're going to have all these great females in entertainment coming in there to support you, my sister. You're going to have all your sisters. Venus is going to be there. Oh my God, you're going to have Venus there. I'm just getting so excited, And I mean, it would have been nice to have her. It's beautiful that all her sisters were there. I'm sure they felt the weight of them not having a other sister who was violently killed years ago that no one tends to remember. But it was great to see the group shot of her mother, and her sisters all together in that beautiful wedding shot. But that moment for me was almost like looking at a delicious piece of pie, it's all nice and hot and just smells so sweet and delicious. And you're saying to yourself, when I eat this piece of pie, I am going to love it. Well, I don't know what happened. I've been into the pie and I wanted to puke it up. It looked nice from outside, and then when I chewed on it, I wanted to just spit it up. And this is in regards to Serena Williams' dress. Who the hell? Alexander McQueen right now is rolling in his grave. You understand me? He is rolling in his grave right now. Alexander McQueen would have never have her wear that dress walking down the aisle to her wedding. Once again, I don't know if you know from my previous clip, I have a fashion design background. I went to school for it, I studied it, I went to FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology. And Bob Mackie was my critic, which means Bob Mackie is basically my Tim Gunn. But Tim Gunn is to Project Runway is what Bob Mackie was to my graduating senior class. He flew in from California to teach us couture, elegant way of designing. So I digress. Why in the world would she have the couture house give her that dress with her breasts smushed in to that bodice? For those of you who don't know what a bodice is, it's okay. It's just the top part of the bust area. It's like from the bust to the waist of the dress. First of all, the length of the bodice, which means from your bust all the way down to your waist, was too short for her. And then on top of that, her bust width, which would be this, bust, you know, the girls, width, was too small. I mean, are you kidding me? I was saying to myself on Facebook, and a lot of people agree with me on Facebook, that how do you treat our queen like that? How dare you have our queen, our legend, walk down our aisle looking like a hot mess? And then to add insult to injury, they gave her this cape. Really? Really? I was like, okay, hello, I'm calling you right now. The Black fashion community, can you please educate the Black entertainers about fashion? I don't understand this. I don't understand how Oprah was able to have a powwow. I don't know if y'all know about this, but did y'all hear about how Jamie Foxx had played what's his name? Ray Charles, right? And I guess Jamie Foxx didn't know how great this role was, and how it impacted Hollywood, and how he was going to get nominated for an Oscar and then eventually win that Oscar for portraying Ray Charles. So he said it. He was acting a fool. He was partying during this time of voting and nomination for being nominated for the Oscars. So when word got out on the streets that Jamie Foxx was acting a fool, Oprah, with her power, called all these elite Black people to have a sit down with him in her home. So she invites Jamie Foxx over, and then he's all emotional. The film community came together to educate Jamie Foxx that this is a very serious moment. This is how you need to conduct yourself, because you are representing all of us, and all of us had paved the way for you to be at that very moment. And they groomed him, they prepped him, as the community is supposed to do. So now my question is this: where was the Black fashion community to prep Serena? You know, I asked myself the same question: where was the Black community to prep Jennifer Hudson when she won her Oscar? It was her Oscar, was it not? Well, whatever. Where were they? No, they had Andre Talley with Jennifer Hudson style her for that day, who I, in particular, is not, I'm not really a fan of Andre Talley, because to me, he kind of reminds me of what is wrong with the Black fashion community, where you just want to be part of like the white elite fashion, and then whenever it's convenient for you, that's when you want to go into the Black elite side. When Andre Talley put Jennifer Hudson in that horrible small, top that's shrug that was too small for her, and it had the girls, once again, Black women, most of us have, chests, had the girls bouncing everywhere in that horrible brown or whatever color that was dress. So my conclusion is this, in my little rant here: I don't care what campaign they do, what they say, they really can care they could really care 2 cents about us, to be honest with you. And if you think I'm lying, go into a design house, go into a corporate design office and see how many black women are in there, and then you will see what I'm trying to say to you. And I mean, you can do that shit up in New York City, and you see what I'm talking about. We are not highly represented, but everyone's stealing everything from our lips, our butts, our tits, our hair thickness, everything. So let me just state some facts about the fashion community. 1, regardless of what race you are as a female, they don't like your curves. I'm sorry, the majority of them really don't like your curves. I don't care what they say. I don't care if they come in and say, oh, we have this new plus size line. Why? First of all, why is it new? Were there not plus size women from the beginning of the century? Even before that, during Christ's time? I mean, did plus size women just fall from the heavens and come down here? No. So cut the bull. You don't really care about plus size women. You don't really care in the industry about black women. So for me, it's not a bit surprising that you would have someone like Jennifer Hudson, before she lost all the weight, and Serena Williams, who are both curvy women. The industry was incapable of designing the right fit, but anytime they have to deal with a woman of color who is thick, curvy, chocolatey, they become like paralyzed, like they just pass out. They can't do nothing. Like there's nothing they can possibly do. They just like, oh my God, but we need a publicity. This black person, this black woman is going places and we need our name attached to her. So when there is ever someone looking back at this very moment, our name will stay with her, which give us longevity in the industry. And that's just the facts of the matter. That's just what it is at this point. So as a woman of color who been in the game in the industry, had to leave the game. Right now I actually do community work and I teach children how to sew on a sewing machine in New York City. I'd still have to say it's disgusting. And this is one of the reasons why I really don't miss the industry.